Check. Hi, welcome to another episode of This Week with Drew. This is for Monday. This is the Monday edition for Monday, March 30th, 2020. On this, we got a big news, and we're gonna just gonna start the show with a freestyle intro, cause you know I ain't got nothing to do except for be big DREW, Big Drew, and I got a stash for you. Hopefully you like it too, cause I like my stash and I like my burns. Ain't nobody tell me how I fucking rhyme my words. Yo, what's going on? It's going on. I seen you trying. You can't go no more because they shut you down, man. You coronavirus. You hang outside the crash now. Where else am I gonna see behind you? Thanks a lot for tuning in. Welcome to the show. This is for Monday, March 30th, 2020. What's going on? I hope you guys are feeling good. Shout out to my Patreons, John, Greg, Isaac, Joel, Mike, Bryce, Breeze, Marnus, Colette, Andre, Blair, motherfucking Mike. I don't know who else I'm missing, man. Everybody, Taryn, shout out to the Hood, Oaks, and Mink, and Mac, and all the motherfuckers, Janie, and Leach, and everybody in the north side where you reside, PG and Calm, what's going on? We're out here. It's the Big Drew, motherfucker Beverly, come from the streets, 2 cops right ahead of me. I hope you're having a good week. Let's start off with how was my week. You guys want to see? How was my week? My week was good. Still been doing DFA, buddy. I've been doing fuck all. I've been working on a little bit of writing, and that's it. We got no comedy, no prospects of booking comedy. People are doing online comedy shows, which to me, man, that doesn't fill the beast, bro. The beast for me is the juice of the crowd, man. That's the dragon that I'm chasing, man. I don't give a fuck about doing the jokes for the computer. This is the reason I do this, because it feels kind of the same, because I can feel the energy of you guys listening. And I can feel how that would feel and resonate, and I can picture it in my head, man. But the juice of the stand-up and trying to do stand-up on live stream, man, I don't know. That's not the same dragon. I need to go there and feel the fucking ha 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 ha. I need to feel the wave of it, man. There's something about the fucking vibrations and the energy wave of that, man, that you can just fucking, that you gotta tap into. And once you tap into it, man, it's like a fucking, you're tapping into like a fucking higher level source, man. Like you're fucking kind of channeling, and that you, like, you know, between you and the crowd, and you're just in the zone with everybody, and like it's a different fucking experience, man. It's part of the human experience, man, being in the zone. And like that's like a two-way fucking street, man, being in the zone. It's not a one-way street, you know? Sometimes you can get in the zone. Sometimes I get in the zone here, but it's a little different. The zone is when you're fucking there with the person, and they're looking at you and you're looking at them, and they can feel it, and they're with you and you're with them, and then they trust you to take you on the journey, man. And then you go, and it could be with music, it could be with art, it could be with anything, man. As long as you're there, and it could be with sports, it could be with anything that you do, man. As long as you're like giving them the juice, man. And I miss the dragon, bro. I'm chasing the dragon different ways. I'm fucking, you know, I don't even know what, man. Anyways, that's so what did I been up to? I've been making buns, bro. I invented my very own recipe of bread, man. This is the first time I took a recipe, and I took a bread from no recipe, man. I made a bread from my very own recipe, because I really like cornbread, but I wanted to make like a cornbread, but sort of like something like more with bread, but still that tasted like cornbread. So I I was like, hey, well, I know how to make bread. I know about the ratios. I know about the percentages, man. Like I can do this. So I took 40% cornmeal and 60% bread flour, and I mixed that with, I had 70% hydration with milk, and I added a tang zong, which is like a Japanese little mixture of milk and water to kind of make it more fluffy. And then I like put some yeast and salt and sugar, and then I got that going, and then I proofed it out, and I made little buns, and then I topped them with maple syrup and salt, and they were really fucking good. And I'm very proud of myself that I got original corn loaf bun, buddy, is what I'm gonna call it. I was thinking about calling them corn loaf buns, but I wrote down the recipe. It's a 70% hydration milk. It's like 2% yeast, 1% salt, 3% sugar. Fucking whatever. The Tang Zong is 3 tablespoons of milk and 1 tablespoon flour, and you mix that up and just add that in. I added 60 grams of cold butter or of warm butter too, so they were extra nice. And then maple syrup on top with the sugar, man. They were good, man, but they're like a little bit of sweet buns. So like my sweet cone buns. It's like my sweet cone buns. I've got my own little sweet cone buns now. But yo, man, this is fucking crazy, bro. Like now everyone's getting laid off. More people are getting like laid off left, right, and center. I just fucking thankfully I still can slang strings, man. I'm just back full time. I'm just like a dude that just sells guitar strings now. Like that's like my sole like function is like selling guitar strings. I had an audition today. I had a self tape. I am not allowed to talk about it, but or maybe I am, whatever. It doesn't matter. No one listens to this. It was for a fucking CBC sketch show for some dudes that I know from Toronto. So that was good. Hopefully I get in on that. But, whatever. Who the fuck knows what's going to be going on. If there's still going to be media after this. Oh, man. So that was, how was my week? I don't really know. I haven't been really doing too much. I didn't really hit the liquor. I haven't been hitting the liquor. Oh, man, this one's another shitty one, bro. Fuck, okay, let's go back to you guys fucking hear this? Let's go. Can you guys hear? We got... Oh, boy, that was just bad. It's time for Big News with Drew. Okay, on today's Big News, we got a story from the CBC, man. We're keeping her Canadian. A barrel of monkeys now worth more than a barrel of Alberta oil, buddy. A barrel of monkeys is now worth more than a barrel of Alberta oil. If I would have taken that bet at the beginning of 2019, that's fucking hilarious, dude. West Canadian Select, man. This is what people don't know about oil. They think that all oil is the fucking same, man. This is what's wrong with Alberta. They're like, oil, we gotta get our oil to market. Get that pipeline. The problem is that we don't have a pipeline. We can't get our oil to market. It's not competitive. We're not competitive because we can't. If we could get the oil to market faster with the pipelines, then we'd be able to have more competitive. And the fucking people. That's why everyone's bitching about the pipeline, because then you can just fucking load that bitch up and just get her running 24/7 and just keep ripping the oil so that you'd be able to just pump that shit in. But what people don't know is that there's a level of oil that Alberta produces, and that is some dirty, stanky, that's some dirt stank oil. Alberta oil is some diesel bush swag, man. If Alberta oil was weed, that'd be some like all stemmy, all nugged up, like all dry and like little seeds everywhere and like kind of like brown for some reason, but not like red hairs. And then you smoke it and it's like it's like all dark. The ash is all dark, and it just like you try to roll and it just like falls out because it's just like just sand. That's the type of fucking oil that Alberta's slanging that everyone's so fucking proud of, man. It's called, there's a level, it's called West Canadian Select. The oil that's used for the production of gasoline is called fucking West Texas crude. And that's the standard of oil used in the production of gasoline and above. And there's only a few different places in the world that produce that standard of oil. Obviously, West Texas, Venezuela, Saudi Arabia, places in the Middle East, all the OPEC countries, and then fucking nothing in Canada. We're producing oil that gets turned into plastic, which coincidentally enough is what barrel of monkeys are made out of, hey? So now a fucking barrel of monkeys, the West Canadian Select is selling at $6.45 US a barrel, down $2 from a day earlier, buddy. Oh my god. And it was $36 a barrel in January. Man, when I was fucking coming up in Alberta in high school and shit, Oil was like $100 a barrel. Ralph Klein gave everybody $400. You guys remember that, man? Any Alberta people? Ralph Klein just straight up. He was the premier of Alberta. They budgeted like $83 a barrel, and oil was like fucking $110 a barrel, and so they had a huge surplus. And so Ralph Klein, he's like, "What should I do with this money? And should I just give it to everybody?" This is a conservative guy, man. And he's like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna give everybody $400, man. We got all this extra cash. Fuck you. So it was like his last year in office, anyways. He wipes out the deficit, gives everybody $400, and says, "Fuck you, I'm out." And everyone's like, "That's the greatest premier we ever had." Ralph Klein bucks. I can't remember what I did with mine. I'm pretty sure I got mine. Yeah, I did get mine. Wow, that's crazy. And then a barrel of monkeys game is $9.99 at London Drugs. That's fucking hilarious. And a barrel of oil is $6.45 a barrel. It's still crude from Canadian oil sands could approach zero over the coming weekends. Even if cash returns turn negative, it is not given that production will be shut in, especially in heated reservoirs. Damn, because they fucking just got this machine just ticking and ripping, and it's just too big to stop. We just gotta keep drilling and killing, baby. Oh, this is some fun. Danny fucking loves this shit, man. Doesn't matter how fucking much, we'll fucking keep drilling, even if oil's worth negative $10 a barrel, buddy. We're fucking doing that. Like, these guys are so dumb, just doubling down on this fucking. And it's dying too, man. It's not like oil is getting is like the place where things are going to be in like 25 years, man. The whole economy is transitioning. Most like countries are transitioning to renewable resources, man. This dependency on oil that my home province has is unhealthy, and I'd like to encourage anybody who's got an unhealthy oil addiction to consider what kind of future they want for themselves and their children before you start sacrificing it in the name of short-term profit. Man, fuck. That's so funny, though. Barrel of monkeys. Jason Kenney looks like a dumb fuck, and it's awesome because it's not even his fault. There's nothing that anybody in Canada can do, including in Alberta, to change that price to oil, man, because the generalized price of oil is set by fucking OPEC. So why don't you fucking think about that? Huh? There's also people that don't know that there's absolutely nothing the Canadian government can do to change the value of the Canadian dollar, man. People don't understand the foreign exchange market. People don't fucking understand like when the fucking Bank of Canada is like slashing the interest rates, what that's trying. I got buddies, homies who are investing in banks right now who think that's a fucking good idea. Like there isn't going to be a bunch of fucking mortgage defaults in about the next 6 months. And then the fucking domino effect that's going to happen with the fucking all the pre-packaged fucking credit bundle bullshit that is tied to the fucking mortgages. And credit's going to be even cheaper now too. So this is just going to happen over again. I don't know, man. Maybe you think there'll be a bailout. I don't know. What do you think? Fuck. Do you think there'll be bailout corporations a fucking again this time? Do you think that if Air Canada goes under or Swoop, I had to fucking cancel a Swoop flight and they gave me credit. I was like, yo, buddy, if you guys go under, do I get my fucking cash back or are you just going to run away? Because I have the feeling that they would just run away. Those fucking cocksuckers. All right, well, the camera's been flashing like red this whole fucking time. And it's hard to do the podcast when I got nothing going on. You're supposed to gotta live life, man, to talk about it. And then just talk about what the fuck I made for dinner. I do feel like the content in the back half is a lot better than it was in the front half. So fucking, if you're holding on to the back half, if you're a back half ranger, if you're one of the 43% of the people that holds on till the very end, then I appreciate you and I respect you and I love you. Also, if you guys are bored and you're fucking chilling, check out our sponsor. Go to kingtutscannabis.com. You can use the promo code Drew to get 10% off. You can use the promo code ICUH20 for an additional 20% off. If it's your first time, you get an extra 15% off. So what is that? Fucking 20, 35, 45% off your fucking dope, buddy. So you can get an ounce, $99, get that for 45% off, buddy. We're hooking up like $1.50 a gram weed here. Use the promo code Drew. That helps out the podcast, okay? That helps out the show. That helps out them. And we want everybody to be helped out in your time of need. So thank you and fucking good night. And God bless. And may everyone reside safely in their humble abodes. I want you to chill. I want you to chill out. Chill out. To save the world.